Welcome, everybody, back to Mullins Over Music Podcast. I took the month off of September, and now we're back with episode 38 with Paxton Grizzle of Brojob and Enda Vinera. Great dude, great homie of mine. We talk a lot about a bunch of different things. I think you guys will love this episode. I had a lot of fun making it. So, yeah, go ahead and have a listen to our fun chat. Welcome, everybody, to the Mullins Over Music Podcast. I believe that this one's going to be episode 38. I'm saying it in the podcast for once. I'm not saving it for when I'm going to edit it. Episode 38, I'm locking it in right now. Now I have a special guest with me today. I'm going to let him introduce himself, and he's going to give us a fun fact because we do the fun fact. That's the first thing we do.
Hi, I'm Paxton Grizzle. I'm the vocalist of Brojob and Enda Vinera, and a fun fact about me is that I have an unhealthy obsession with cryptids, like Bigfoot and shit like that. I think it's awesome. It's like my favorite thing in the world.
That's awesome. Dude,
Hell yeah.
I swear I saw a chupacabra once.
Where?
I don't know. I don't remember. I see it like at least once a year.
Oh
I'm
shit.
like that's gotta be a chupacabra. I'm like
You
that
reckon?
just looks strange and not animal like.
What do you think? Like a lot of the sightings of it are just like they're coyotes that have mange, so they look kind of fucky. And like people see them from a distance and they're like, "Oh shit, chupacabra! Look at that thing!" You know?
That's probably what it was. We have a lot of coyotes here.
Yeah. It probably was. That's what it's been. Because like if you're in Texas, I don't know if we're allowed to say that you're in Texas on the podcast, so you can censor that. But
Not in Texas.
oh, you're not? I thought you were.
No, I'm in North Carolina.
Where the fuck did I get Texas from? Anyway,
Trevor's from Texas.
Travis, you mentioned that you knew him, and I just assumed you guys lived in the same state.
No,
Uh, so basically, like the American chupacabra and the Mexican chupacabra are not the same thing.
no, absolutely not.
The American one is consistently just depicted as like a coyote with mange. He just runs around sniffing, snarfing, doing whatever, and then he fucks off back home. So yeah.
And I lived in Seattle or lived near Seattle for a year.
Yeah.
Bigfoot is the biggest thing in Washington State. They have coffee shops that are open 24/7, the drive-through ones called Bigfoot Cafe. They
Fuck
love,
yeah.
they love their Bigfoot. Now, I will say Bigfoot Cafe, it's okay. It's not great. It's a chain. You,
Yeah.
you you get what you get with a chain. But they love their Bigfoot, man. I'm like, Bigfoot statues this tall, you got Bigfoot stores like dedicated just to Bigfoot. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. I want to go now.
Hey, man, we'll plan a trip. We'll go.
Fuck yeah.
Well, our next question. I've already told you this before we got started. Is the funny question, or should I say, it tends to be more thought provoking and strange than a funny question.
Okay.
Uh, I have two for you.
Okay.
What is a food combination people eat that you just can't get behind?
Boiled eggs and literally anything. Boiled eggs are something that just disgust me in every possible way. And every day I open Instagram and see people just forcing boiled eggs into things that they have no business being in. And it lets me know that we have strayed too far from God.
Fair enough. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I
Boiled eggs are fucking gross, dude.
Yeah, like boiled eggs, deviled eggs. I could never get behind either
Fuck
of them.
that shit. It's gross, dude.
It's just egg with an egg liquid in the middle.
It's just fucking nasty.
It's egg and egg with some other stuff in it that just makes it worse.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of eggs. I like scrambled eggs. I like fried eggs on occasion.
Yeah.
But nope, boiled eggs can't get behind them.
No. I have like a mild phobia of boiled eggs. They make me like physically uncomfortable to be near.
Honestly, that's fair.
Yeah.
I
Like
respect
like
that.
look at it. Look at it and tell me that that shouldn't elicit a fight or flight response.
It's it's almost uncanny.
Yeah. It's like you don't see things shaped like that with that texture ever. You're used to seeing like a normal egg with
Yep.
like the crunchy on the outside, but you look at that. Wow, that's the shape of an egg. That's the color of an egg. That is fucking soft and hard at the same time. That's
Yep.
horrifying. I hate that.
It's like them squishy things that you'd squish and it'd like make a bubble.
Oh, like a fucking stress ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
God, it's awful.
you can only use it once.
Oh. They also just smell fucking putrid. I can't with
Ew.
boiled eggs. They're awful.
Now, the next question.
Yes.
Who do you think will be playing on oldies radio in 30 years? So
Gorillas.
2055. Ooh, that is you're so right about that.
Yeah, that dude, it's gonna be them and fucking Fallout Boy. That's what's gonna be playing.
Tame Impala, maybe.
Yeah, probably Kesha.
Yeah.
Like, like it. But Gorillas is definitely gonna be on
Oh
oldies
yeah.
radio because like
I feel like they already
their
are.
their audience is already hipsters. They're gonna be on oldies radio.
Oh yeah. You're listening to 2055 Oldies Radio. Next up, there's Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillas, a classic.
Yeah. When did that song come out?
That's a good question. Thank God for the power of the internet. Uh,
Yeah.
Gorillas, Feel. I about spelled it wrong. Came out in 2005, so it will be 50 years old in 2055.
God damn.
Man,
Okay.
that makes me feel old.
In 2055, I'm gonna be 53.
I will be 55.
God
Oh,
damn.
okay.
We've done it.
Yeah, we have. We've managed to make ourselves feel um
Old.
old and small in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to some of these music questions, and I'm gonna sprinkle some more fun questions in there.
Okay.
So I always gotta do this. This is what I like to call your superhero origin story for music. Take me back to a young time. Go as far back as you want. I had one person go and say that they remember being in the womb. So if you go back that far,
Holy shit.
yeah, I was like, okay,
I'm
okay,
not sure about that one, Chief. Like, you didn't even have a brain for the majority of that.
exactly. I was like, that's a strange thing to say, but if you can go
Sir,
back
this
that
is an
far,
Applebee's. Why are
yeah.
you telling me this?
And then that was their fun fact.
Oh, that they could remember being in the womb?
Yep.
No, they had a dream when they were little and thought it was real. That's
That,
all that is.
sorry, that was their bandmates' fun fact about them.
That he remembers them being in the womb, or like his fun fact was that they remember, because that's
Yeah,
not a
that
fun
one.
fact about him. What the fuck? Tell me something cool about yourself. I have a neat friend. Cool, man. That doesn't help me.
He's like, so here's my fun fact about myself, and here's his fun fact.
Just talking for him.
I'm like, that's great.
Cool, man.
We teased him the whole time.
Good.
So
Uh,
take me back as far as you can.
yeah.
Uh, we're gonna map out your superhero music origin story all the way up to now, sitting right here talking to me on the podcast.
Okay. So I'm like late 14, right? Almost 15. And I find this fucking video on YouTube, and it's called like the best metal scream of 2012 or some shit. But it's the music video of Dig by Mudvayne, and they replaced the first scream with just a dude going, ah.
Yep, I remember that.
But the instrumental was like so fucking sick to me. I was like, I know that's not the original vocal. I'm gonna find the original song, hear the real thing. And I found it and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. And then I found System of a Down. I had realized that I had heard them like years prior and didn't know it was them. A lot of situations like that where I would find out that I had listened to a band by accident or whatever. But then I found Slipknot and I was like, okay, well, this, I'm gonna start screaming. Um, so I yelled for a month and destroyed my voice. Coughed
Oh,
up blood, had a bunch of issues with that. That sucked.
shit.
Uh, and from there, I just kind of kept training it. But I found death metal like right after. My path was AC/DC to Metallica to fucking Slipknot straight into Cannibal Corpse, and I have never gone back. So it went into Cannibal Corpse and Suffocation and like Death Clock, Guttural Slug, shit like that. And early on, because when I heard that, I was like, okay, well, that's way fucking cooler than Corey Taylor's Scream. No disrespect to Corey Taylor,
No
the
disrespect.
greedy
Yep.
asshole, but but no, I respect him as an artist.
He
He's
owes me
cool.
$5.
Oh shit. He doesn't owe me anything, but like uh what the fuck was I saying? Oh, I was like, oh, this the vocals in death metal are way cooler than the vocals I'm hearing in new metal. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I'm gonna become a death metal vocalist. And early on, I was really trying to imitate George from Cannibal Corpse and Glenn Benton from Deicide. Those were like the main two people I was really trying to go for. Uh, and I primarily focused on like the lows because I thought highs were stupid. Didn't think they were worth doing at all. Put all my points into gutturals and just kind of kept doing those for like 4 years. And then I started listening to Cattle Decapitation because they had traumatized me when I was 10. And I found them again and I was like, oh, it's this band. This is really good. Because I stumbled across the forced gender reassignment music video when I was way too
Yep.
young for it. So that was an experience.
Oh,
But I find them and I'm like, okay, so highs can sound good. Like you can have a high scream that isn't bullshit. So then I started working highs. Couple more years go by. By this point, I'm like 6 years in, and I start posting on TikTok. Um, and what ended up doing it was David Paradise, the drummer. He stitched, or not stitched, what is it? A duet. He duetted a video of mine where he drummed over a video that I did, just turning it into a breakdown. And like overnight, I gained like 15K followers from where I was at, or I think it was closer to like 20K. I think I shot from 10K to 35K overnight, and that was a big enough like boost that the YouTuber McNasty saw it and he messaged me and he was like, hey, I really want to put a band together because I've been getting into deathcore and I need a vocalist. Would you be interested? And I freaked the fuck out. I'd been listening or not listening, I'd been watching the dude's videos for years at that point. So I was like, fucking hell yeah, dude, I'm down. So I ran away from home in 2022, ran to California, um, stayed out there until late March of last year, and then I moved to Florida. Uh, but between moving to California and now, Enda Vinera dropped 2 tracks, technically three, but one of them is like an interlude. Um, and I started to tour with Brojob in May of 2023 as a vocal fill-in. And then in August of that year, that position became more of a permanent thing. And that is all I'll say on it. So I've been with Brojob since in an official capacity, and we've just kind of been dropping new music since then, working on music, kind of thinking like, how are we going to change our sound, that type of shit. Um, because we didn't want to just like, okay, new guy, but we're gonna put out the same album again. Like we wanted to change it at least enough, because if you're just gonna do the same shit over and over again, you got to be really fucking good at it. And it's not that they weren't, because like I love the guys, they're very talented, but it's that like you got to know you can hit it every time if you're gonna go for the same thing every time.
Yep.
And if you're not sure you can hit it every time, it's okay to change shit up to something you're more comfortable with, or to something you wanted to try, or just keep it fucking loose. Like
So you,
I am fully aware that Brojob's fan base is a lot of like gent nerds. Like they're no disrespect. I am a nerd about other things. I'm a nerd about dinosaurs and cryptids and whatever. So nerd is not a negative word to me. But a lot of gent nerds are like, oh fucking this awesome riff, and it's like cool, and they hate the new shit. They fucking hate it. Because it's way less genty. It's just fast and breakdowns now and just angry. And I understand that that's not everyone's cup of piss, but again, if you're not 100% positive, you can pull it off. And I am a person who did not grow up listening to gent like the other guys did. My entire approach to music is completely different than someone who writes gent. I approach it with like more death metal influence type shit. Where it's just okay, I need groove. If I can't have groove, I can't work. So gent, where there's no fucking groove and it's
Yep.
just machine noises, I couldn't write to it. Like not very well, at least not in my opinion. I couldn't write to it. Um, so we got the suggestion like, hey, let's like just make something kind of raw, like old school, just fucking aggressive shit. So that was the reason. It was me not being talented enough, but we're all really happy with the new direction. So we're hoping everyone else is too.
man,
That was a very long-winded response. I'm sorry.
no, dude, the long-winded response is what I want.
Hell yeah.
And you know I love the new stuff.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And
I was really happy with the response, man. Like I've a couple weeks ago I found this out. We're still trending on indie merch because of our new t-shirts. Like from the drop until now, we've stayed like pretty close to the top of indie merch consistently, which has been fucking awesome.
that
Because
is
like
really good.
that means that people that don't even know our fucking band are buying that shirt just because they think it looks cool. And I'm not one of those people that gets pissy about that type of thing. If you want to give us free promotion, please fucking
There
do
you
so.
go. There
I
you go.
don't care. Please promote our band. That's why I love it when people complain about us. It's free promotion.
I mean, dude, when you search up Brojob band on uh Google, you have the fish well, beyond all the crap that it puts at the top, as it usually does for Google, you have Brojob official. Then you have new Brojob is such a downgrade r/deathcore.
Yeah. Speaking for the people. Fuck yeah.
They were like, yeah, it's just all that was the first Reddit post that came up. Then the next one is, what is everyone's thoughts on Brojob?
Well,
And then
what
after
are
that,
everyone's thoughts?
well, let's find out. This is from 2022.
Okay, so this is before my time then. So this doesn't even affect me.
Exactly. I love laughing. I love music. They give both.
There. See?
Teeny weeny.
They understand.
Yeah. Uh, they don't take themselves seriously, so I don't either. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I guess. Like, I mean, if that's what you get out of it, like I can't tell you to fucking look at it a different way, but
Yeah. And
you
and
know,
it goes to videos, Cock Snatcher, Slobber to Prevail, and the Incel Anthem.
nice.
And then more stuff.
Dude, of the old IP, Incel Anthem is the hardest fucking song to do live. I will stand by that for decades to come. Like that shit is so fucking hard to do compared to any of the other tracks, dude.
Well, do you guys usually put that on your set list?
We the last two shows we did, we didn't because we were gonna play the entire Deathcore is Dead record live
Yeah.
front to back. So we haven't the last two shows, but it's been like a mainstay since I started working with this band.
That's what's up. In
Yeah, I
fact,
don't
I've
think
got
I've
one.
ever done a tour where we didn't have it on the list.
I've got a set list from 2023 on here.
Oh shit.
I got from the Ridgeville Roadhouse in Ridgeville, South Carolina.
What month is it from? Because that might not be me.
September 15th.
That might have been. Oh yeah, that was me. Cool.
Would you like to hear the set list?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we got Extra Thick is the first song.
Oh, I remember this now. Trevor couldn't make it to this show. They fucked up his plane ticket. So he backtracked the drums and they glitched out through the entire fucking set. It was so bad.
I love
And then my homie Lumpy knocked someone's tooth out in the pit. Uh that was fucked.
Dude, that's
Rest in peace,
great.
Lumpy. I love you, dude. But he fucking hit that person.
So next up is Penis Land. I mean Pin Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say. Then the Incel Anthem.
Yep. I
Uh,
again, I can't remember a single tour we weren't doing it, man.
we got Impulse.
Impulse is probably just as hard as Incel Anthem, now that I'm thinking about it.
Then we got Fuck Yourself.
That one's not that bad.
Nah. But then we got Attack of the Bluebirds.
The breakdown for that one is stupid just because like the way it was done on the record wasn't like a false chord vocal, obviously.
Yeah.
So for me, the breath control for that does not fucking exist. There's no way in hell I'm screaming for 30 seconds straight on one breath, you know?
Dude, it's always so ridiculous to do something like that
Oh
anyways.
yeah.
And then the last one, of course, is Teeny Weeny.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was,
too.
I was talking with my buddy uh Kaba the other day, and we're just having a conversation. I'm like, so yeah, there's a band called Brojob. I'm homies with some of the guys in that. He's like, Brojob. I was like, yep, that's the name of their band. I was
Yeah.
like, featuring such classic hits as Slobber to Prevail, Hot Pocket Hand Job. he's like, I'm sold.
Hell yeah.
I was like, good. Ah,
The
man.
titles are usually what sells people. It's the lyrics that disgust them. They see the title and they're like, "Oh, this will be funny," and then they check out the lyrics and they look like they just saw their mom get shot. They're just all of the happiness has left their face.
Dude, dude, all the tracks are so much fun. I enjoy
Yeah,
every single one of them.
fuck yeah, dude.
Well, now I have to ask the next
Okay.
question. What? Ooh, give me your weirdest show experience besides the one we talked about.
The weirdest show experience. Okay.
I know I've got one.
I'm trying to like boil down what I really want to talk about because like there's a lot of weird shit that goes on at our shows.
This is true. This is true.
Uh Probably this one time that this lady who okay, this is none of this is going to make sense, okay?
Okay.
The sentence that is about to leave my mouth is not going to make sense.
Okay.
However, I, a gay man, was flirted with by a lesbian woman at a show for like half an hour. And here's the thing, I don't look very effeminate. Like, so I'm not sure necessarily what was going on. She was obviously like very intoxicated, so I don't hold anything against this person. Wish her the best. Unless she's a piece of shit, in that case, fuck her. I really don't care. But um, as far as I know, she's chill. She just had a lot to drink, and that's whatever. I don't care. She didn't like do anything fucked. It was just weird because she kept
Yeah.
coming up to me and just like flirting and just like staring at me and talking and just like being so fucking extra about everything. Uh and like I get called to go on stage and like help tear down shit because like we're done with our set. And
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, it's so nice that you help them, even though you're the vocalist." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? What? What
What
do
are
you
you
mean it's
supposed to do?
yeah, it's my job. I get paid to do this. What the fuck?" But the thing is, she kept telling me, like, "Yeah, I'm a lesbian," but then she would be like, "You're really handsome, baby." And I was like, "Cool, lady. I'm fine though. Like I don't need it. I'm okay." But she just kept going and it was so confusing to me because I'm like literally in either direction this doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like no matter what way you look at it, it doesn't fucking work. And you're constantly reminding me that you're a lesbian while you're flirting with me. I'm just confused. Like I'm just fucking confused. I don't know what's happening and I don't know what to do with this. So that's probably been my weirdest show experience.
I'm gonna have to say that probably knocks most weird ones out the water.
Yeah. I signed a dick at a show one time. That was neat. I don't know if that counts as weird, but it's interesting.
I mean, it's people sign weird things all the time. I don't think it's that
Yeah.
weird.
For the last two shows, we've signed and given away dildos.
There you go. See, easy peasy.
Yeah.
But that is a strange one.
I was
Um,
really confused. We were in Michigan. It was really
oh, that
confusing.
makes you know what? You just fixed the whole story.
I don't think I had ever been to Michigan before that, though, so I didn't know what to expect. I saw a few homies at the show. Like, it was really cool.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Again, she was really drunk, so I'm trying not to be like, oh, she was fucking weird. Because, like, I guarantee you she had no clue what she was talking
Oh,
about.
probably not.
But, like, holy shit.
Well, that is a weird position to be in.
Yeah. It's like, like, no. Even if you weren't a lesbian, still no. Like,
Yeah, it
go
still
away.
doesn't make sense.
No.
The world we live in, man.
It's interesting. It's never boring, so at least there's that.
That is true. Um, I don't remember if I've ever told this story on the podcast, but I was playing a show and somebody left a piece of pizza. I don't know where they got this pizza from. On the back of the toilet in the bathroom.
I swear to Christ, if they went back for it,
It was
I'm gonna.
so I went to the bathroom and used it. There was half-eaten pizza on the toilet. I came back later to use the bathroom. It was gone.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh
And
that's
apparently
fucking awful.
this is the same place where one of the guys I was playing with in that band uh he said that there was a rat in the toilet one time, like a whole big
Like a whole
big rat.
fucking guy.
Yeah, whole rat
Holy shit.
in the toilet. And people were just peeing and on it. But apparently the heat somebody kept stealing the copper out of the heating unit.
Fuck yeah.
It's in a shady part of town though. So I totally understand why they keep getting their copper stolen, but I feel like you should do something about that if that keeps
Look,
occurring.
a clever businessman will always find where the copper is. So it really doesn't matter what they do. They're going to get their copper taken.
Oh yeah. And the venue fits the let me tell you, give you a little bit more information. People who are from the area will know what it is. Nirvana played there back in the day.
Okay.
And it was a cool venue back in the day. It is not a cool venue anymore.
Damn.
I would rather go to Asheville to play music.
I don't think I've ever been to Asheville.
Um, I went there for shout out to the homies in Face Yourself.
Okay.
They asked me to come hang out with them. So it was them, Not Enough Space, Crystal Lake and Victims.
Fuck yeah.
And they played at this place called the Eulogy. Fantastic venue. It is one
Yeah.
of the nicest venue, and it had a lot of space too. I was very surprised with how nice it was, and just good, nice venue.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then I saw Emery in Asheville at a different venue. It's like, guess it's a restaurant normally with like a venue. And that place is nice too. I'm like, this is a nice area. I could totally play, shows here anytime.
Yeah.
In Charlotte, nah. Nope.
Yeah, Charlotte, I played a show in Charlotte once, and let me tell you,
Where'd you
someone
play it at?
someone stole the air conditioner. I'm not even fucking with you. Someone stole the air conditioner from the venue. It looked like someone had hit it with their car, chained it to that car, and drove the fuck off with it.
Where did you play at?
Oh, fuck, I don't remember what the name of the venue was. I
Is it the same venue I'm talking about?
don't I don't really, really tiny,
Yeah.
very short stage,
Uh-huh.
very shallow stage, pink-ish lighting,
Is there a
bar
McDonald's
area.
down the road? Because this
I
could
don't
be one of
remember.
two venues. It can be hold on. I know these venues. It could be the Miles. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I was talking about. The
I
Miles.
think it I think it was the Milestone.
That's the venue.
Because that name sounds really fucking familiar. Hang on, let me look up the Milestone real quick. I realize that I have technology that I can use.
I was looking if it's the Milestone. You said it's in a corner though, isn't it?
Oh my god, it's the Milestone. God damn it.
Yeah.
No fucking shot. No fucking shot. There are videos on the Brojob Instagram of us playing this place, and you can see how shiny we were because there was no fucking air conditioning. It had been yoinked.
They yoinked the air conditioning, and then they've been yoinking the copper out of the heating unit.
Wow. We discovered a real problem here.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's got a lot of history.
Okay, I look, as shitty as it is to play with no AC, that type of show, like that genre of
Yeah.
show where everyone's just packed together and it's just chaos, that is my favorite type of show. So
Yep.
heating issues and cooling issues aside, I would be very sad if that venue closed down.
Can't
'Cause
forget about the flat pizza ordeal.
yeah, but like I'm willing to ignore it now that I know it's the place that I like
Okay.
because I didn't pee there. I peed outside like a human.
Okay. Okay. If you can
Yeah,
pee outside, then it's not too bad of a venue.
yeah, I peed outside. I don't remember the bathrooms at all. But
People put stickers
I
in.
like intimate venues, man. You
Dude,
know,
I do too. There's one. What's it called? It's called the Snug Harbor. Where is it at? It's not too far from. Yeah, it's in Charlotte as well, but it's actually a really nice venue. Like I was looking at it,
yeah,
because somebody said, "Oh yeah, we we've been playing at the Snug Harbor," and I was like, "Oh okay, let me check it out." It's
yeah.
actually a really nice venue.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I was like, I would actually play there quite often.
Yeah,
Um, they got a lot of interest. Like they've got metal bands, they got jazz, they got all sorts of fun stuff.
nice. That's
At the
fucking
end of
sick.
the day, I'd rather go to Asheville.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Actually, it's a more artsy place, in my opinion.
Yeah. Honestly, despite what happened, Michigan is probably my favorite place I've ever played.
That's fair.
Because just that I think it's called the Music Factory, but that
Yeah.
yeah, that venue is fucking amazing. Everyone was so nice. The crowd was awesome. The show itself went great. Uh, Homies were there, so like it was really fucking good. That's probably my favorite place. If I could ever go back, I would. Like no hesitation, 100%. I want to go back because it's
I
fucking
will
awesome.
say any venue that has the name The Music Factory, I think they're owned by the same company. All great venues,
Hell
every
yeah.
single one of them.
Yeah.
And then the House of Blues, whatever, is always good too. But those are huge venues.
Yeah.
And then shout out to the PNC Music Pavilion. Uh,
Where's that at?
that is a outdoor venue, like outside of Charlotte.
Nice.
Falling in Reverse was supposed to play there. They canceled.
Hang on. Outdoor venue outside of Charlotte.
Yep.
I think I saw Sabaton and Judas Priest there a few years ago.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Great venue. I love that.
Yeah, it was really nice. Someone offered me heroin and then a fight broke out after the show.
That sounds about
No
right.
one, yeah, no one fought during the show at all. No crosswords. Everyone was friends. The second Judas Priest set ended, everything was quiet. Me and my friend are turning around to leave, and we just hear the fuck you mean, and just like punching and like kicking and just people attacking each other.
That was the
It was like that
definition.
fucking scene in Kingsman broke out, and everyone just started killing each other.
Yep. I was at I took my buddy to his first ever concert in 2016.
Fuck yeah.
It was Iron Maiden and Ghost opened up.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
That sounds pretty sick.
oh, it was great. So we're sitting there listening to Iron Maiden, enjoying. This guy pops out of nowhere in the crowd and goes, "Y'all smoking the doobie?" I'm like, no. He's like, "Y'all want some?" I was like, I'm I'm good, bro. He's like, okay. Disappears back in the crowd, never saw him again.
The fucking voice you gave him. You want some? Just
That was what he sounded like. Me and my buddy, we
fucking love that.
we were like, um, did that just happen? Because we thought it might have been a fever dream for a second because the dude
Yeah.
disappeared, never
He
saw him again.
vanished.
And
Jesus.
it did smell like weed later on.
Maybe it was a spirit, dude, and he passed by and bestowed it upon you.
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah.
I will say the most interesting show I went to was the Winter Metal Fest at the
Okay.
um dude busted his head on the ground and they dragged his
Oh
ass out and
shit.
threw him on the curb.
Oh my God. I feel like that's a crime.
So he was crowd killing the whole time.
Okay, well fuck him. Who
Um
cares?
then he slipped on some wet beer and hit the ground. Knocked out. The medical team comes over, grabs him by his arms and his legs, and drags him out of the venue and lays him on the side of the road.
Jesus Christ.
I went, you got, and then the EMS showed up like 15 minutes later.
That's fucked.
I was like,
That's like it's kind of funny, but that's really fucked.
oh yeah. They have since changed hands, and a bunch of different things have underwent in that
Okay.
area, so it's not that bad anymore. But that
Okay.
one time, I was like, and I took my buddy Kevin, who's this black guy with an afro, doesn't really listen to deathcore music like that or death metal music. And he's just like, I don't even know what's going on. He says he listens to music purely off of vibes.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
I
fair.
respect that. He's like, if it happens to be a rock song, he's like, I don't even know what genres half these are. I'm like, Well, you could argue that some of these songs don't even have a genre.
Yeah, it's just music that somebody made.
Oh yeah. Well, tell me, what's the craziest show you've ever been to?
Hmm.
That wasn't your own. I'll say that wasn't your own.
Uh, Probably a filth show. It was right after I moved to Florida. But I went to go see Filth with Heavy Hitter,
Aren't they from around?
and Filth is from Shelby, North Carolina,
Yeah, yeah.
Shelbyville or Shelby, something like that. Um, but they were down here, and I was gonna go up and do Hell with them. Um, and when I did, someone threw a ladder into the pit, and I had two people who were recording, and my buddy like spliced the videos together so that it was just like a seamless thing with like camera cuts or whatever.
Yeah.
But he zoomed in on the ladder as it got launched. So you just see it fucking tilt over into the pit and just hit a bunch of people. Um, that was probably the craziest shit I've seen go down at a show.
Mad
Oh,
respect.
I got to meet the person who threw it though. A few months later, yeah, a few months later, I was at it was Chaos and Carnage, and it was the Cattle Decap Carnifex run.
Yeah.
And I was on Carnifex's bus. We were just hanging out,
Yeah, yeah.
and Heavy Hitter was there. And I got to talking to them, and I was like, "Do you guys remember the ladder?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, the lady that threw it's right there," and like pointed down the bus. And I look, and she just walks up, and she's like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you." And I'm just like, "Well, you just seem like the nicest person ever. I have a hard time feeling like you threw that ladder." Just like internally, that was like my conflict. I was like, I don't know if you're capable of that. You seem so fucking kind. But then she explained, she was like, "Oh yeah, I grew up in the New Jersey hardcore scene,
Oh, that
and
makes sense.
I didn't think the pit was moving enough, so I looked next to the bar and saw the ladder, and I decided to do something about it." So she just fucking threw it in. Um,
That's
Fuck, let me send you that video real
yeah.
quick.
I'll put it right here in the video. That
Fuck yeah.
that's great, dude.
It's right at the beginning. You just see the ladder get fucking whipped in.
I grew up in the New Jersey hardcore scene, and I didn't think the pit was moving enough, so I chucked a fucking ladder.
Dude, it got fucking air too. I just watched it back. It fully leaves the ground before it tilts over.
That's beautiful. I aspire to have a show like that one day.
Oh yeah, that was so fucking cool. And like getting to meet that person who threw it was also just really fucking fun. Um oh, but then I got to watch fucking Cattle Decap side stage just high as shit and drunk as shit because
That's what's
we were just
up.
hanging out. It was great. And then
You know?
Travis told me he had to pee, and then he left. And it was my one and only time talking to Travis Ryan. But he told me he had to pee, and that's all that matters.
That's a honestly, that's probably the hardest conversation you're ever gonna have out of him.
Yeah, like, he was walking by, and I was like, "Dude, you fucking killed it." And he was like, "I have to pee," and then he just left.
Hey, when nature calls, you gotta go.
Yeah, fuck it. Uh, Also, I feel like he definitely just like needed to get away from that many fucking people
Yeah,
because like I know what that is.
yeah.
Like it's your social battery gets drained really fucking quick when there's
Oh yeah.
like a fucking 100 people packed into a room. It's a lot. Uh, so like I get it, but it was just funny that like the one time I talked to him was just I have to pee.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I went to a Dying Wish and Pain of Truth co-headlining tour last year. I think it was the band Balmora from Connecticut.
Okay.
The bass player goes, "If you don't like the way somebody looks, go over there and punch them in the face." And then he
Ugh.
took the mic stand and chucked it into the pit.
Oh my god. Like
Oh,
that can kill someone.
yeah. Ronnie Radke learned not to do that.
Yeah. Fucking Jesus. I
And
wonder what
some
that loser's up to right now.
Ronnie Radke,
Yeah.
he's touring right now.
Huh.
He he's got Slaughter to Prevail touring without a drummer.
Cool, man.
They put a computer where the where the drummer is supposed to be.
Wait. Like they did the same layout. They just had the computer there instead of off to the side.
They have the computer sitting on the drum seat.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? There's no reason to do that.
And Luke Holland comes up and plays one song with them.
Fuck, who is that? That name is familiar.
He's the drummer for Falling in Reverse, but he used to be a big YouTube drummer.
I probably know him from YouTube stuff then, because
Yeah.
I have never listened to Falling in Reverse. I'm a gold star. I've never been ruined.
I think you'd think the new song is hilarious. That's called what is it called? All My Women.
I think I've heard chunks of it because like
Not hard
anytime
to
he
get.
drops something, I get to see all of the fucking 35-year-olds who spend more time on their way to divorce court than to work, like
Yeah.
using that audio 8 times per day. Um, so like I get to hear his music by no choice of my own is basically the thing. I know I said I'd never listen to him, but I'm gonna rephrase that. I've never willingly listened to them. I
Fair
keep
enough.
hearing them because pages upon pages of people are like, oh, this. And Instagram is like, oh, well, guitars exist in that music, so let's recommend it to this guy. It's like, oh my God.
You're like that. That's not the vibe I'm going for when I'm looking.
Yeah, like I want to clear the air. No disrespect to anybody who enjoys the music for the music's sake. I don't fucking care what you like, genuinely.
Yeah.
But for me, I would rather try to cross an 8-lane highway blindfolded than listen to Falling in Reverse. And I'm sure Ronnie feels the same way about my music, so I don't care. But
That's fair.
that's just me. Their music is so fucking bad.
I think you and Ronnie should have a competition to go
No,
across the
I'm,
8 lane.
I'm not giving that guy a platform. I don't care. Well, it wouldn't even be me giving him a platform. I'm just not letting him use my platform. I think
Fair
I should have
enough.
phrased it that way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let him use my platform. I'm good.
I think you could make it across all 8 lanes.
Probably. He would probably stop halfway to throw a mic stand at some girl.
Oh,
And you know what the best part about this is?
what's up?
He'll never see this, and even if he does, all he's going to do is post 9 videos crying about it and then forget we exist.
I tried to get him on the podcast once. He responded.
Okay, how did that go?
I never got a response.
Jesus.
I'm like, why are you responding to all these people talking that shit?
You're like, he posts so many I don't know if he still does it, but there was a point in time when he was on TikTok and literally all day, every day, he was just doing response videos to comments he was getting. And even if the comment wasn't that bad, he would like just insult the person, like just be horrible to them and basically just be like, I have money and you don't, you poor ugly bitch child. And it's like, neat, I'm 14, why are you speaking to me? Like, so I don't know, fuck him. I don't care. I would trade Ronnie Radke for a cigarette and I don't smoke. So just to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Okay. Now, um, uh, let's bring it around back to music for a moment.
Okay.
What is your favorite song you've written and least favorite song you've written? And of course, I have to hear why. I have to hear why.
So so my favorite song.
Laughing.
Yeah, please do.
Got you.
So my favorite one is probably Cock Snatcher. The reason why is because it was the easiest one to write in my opinion. I think that one flows the best. I'm the happiest with the way it all turned out, and there was a little bit of contention because like I have actually wanted an opportunity to explain this since the song came out. So Cocksnatcher is not about a dude. Like it's not a human. Like that it's not a person.
Yeah.
Uh so like I grew up in like the deep fucking South.
Yep.
So in my colloquialisms, the phrase man underground doesn't mean that it's a human. It means
Yeah.
that it's a living thing that lives in the ground. So when I use the expression the man underground in the song, I was just like, yeah, everyone's gonna know that like this is basically like a lizard creature that steals dicks.
Yeah.
Like this is great.
I
No
figured it was
one
some
got
kind of
it.
cryptid thing.
Okay, well you got it. But like no one for whatever fucking reason, every article that was written about Cocksnatcher was like, it's about a man that lives in the sewer. And it's like, no, it's not. You were
It's
you
about
were
a
wrong
man
on
that lives in
you
the-
were wrong on premise one. Go back. But no, it was like my idea for him was literally, what if the Arkham version of Killer Croc was gay? Like, what if that was it?
They did do
the,
that whole thing with Killer Cock on the Batman Arkham subreddit.
that's true. Um, my least favorite one, huh?
I know that one's always the tough one.
Okay, I'm gonna say Size King is my
Okay.
least favorite one that I wrote, only because I wrote it like a fucking idiot. And I didn't think even for a second when I was writing it, I'm gonna have to do this live at some point. I wasn't thinking that at all. So I just made a song that was fast as shit for no reason and then
Yeah.
had to keep up with it. And like so I think that the song is like cool sounding. Like I don't dislike anything I've put out, but
Yeah,
like
of course.
that's my least favorite one because of how fucking hard it is to do. It kind of I kind of Pavloved myself into hating that song because I did it so much that now my brain associates that song with being angry. So yeah, that's my favorite and least favorite. Cocksnatcher and fucking Size King.
I love it, dude. And they're both really good songs, so I do agree with you.
Fuck
But
yeah.
that's Size King is fast.
Yeah, there's a section in it. I think I counted like 47 words in 7 seconds. And I know 7 seconds seems like a while, but when
No,
you have to get through like 40 something words, you have to go really fucking fast.
I don't know if I
And
can type that fast.
that shit was painful to try and get out. It legitimately, the one section where I go that fast took me like an hour and a half to get through in the recording session. Like it was just an hour and a half of trying everything from like a metronome to like stomping my feet in place to like tapping the desk or like literally anything to try and keep myself on time at that speed. It was fucking stupid. I shouldn't have done it, but I was like, well, I wrote it. And now if I don't do it, I'm going to be pissed. So I'm going to figure this out. And then I did it once and I was like, okay, good enough. And then the record comes out and then it's like, all right, we're doing shows. Learn Size King. And it's like, fuck. So I was able to do it, but it is still my least favorite because of how much effort it took to do it.
Is it still going to be on the set list going forward?
It depends on a few factors. Like, depends on where we're going, what the general feel for that tour show is, what the group thinks overall. Because, like, at some point, we would like to put out more new music. At some point,
Of course.
but we only have the one record out now.
Yeah.
So for right now, if we got a call that was like, hey, here's a deal you can't fucking turn down. Do you want to come do this show? We would it would 100% be on the set list. Like
Yeah.
no questions asked. But like way down the line, it might be worked out of the set list just because holy shit, that song isn't fair, and I'm angry at everyone for allowing it to happen.
Let's blame Trevor for it.
I'm gonna blame Trevor for it. It's Trevor's fault.
I'll let him know when I see him Friday.
Good.
Be like, by the way, it's your fault. I'm
This is all your fault.
not
Just so
gonna
you know.
elaborate either. I'm just gonna say,
No, he'll know. He knows
oh,
what the fuck he did.
oh yeah, he does.
That bastard.
Well, speaking of recording process, what's the
Yes.
recording process like?
So
Through it.
I'm gonna level with you. The only part of the recording process I am a part of is the vocal process. I don't do jack shit with jack shit else. So I don't know how the music is written. It just kind of shows up in my DMs and it's like, hey, go.
I know how
But
Trevor does it. Does his part.
I don't think me and him have ever talked about it actually. I'm not sure how he writes. Um,
It's very interesting.
I'll have to ask him about it because
Check
I don't think we've
episode
talked about it.
4. No, I'm just kidding.
What's up?
I said check episode 4.
Okay, everyone, go to episode 4 right now. Leave this episode.
I don't honestly can't remember which episode it is.
Whichever episode had Trevor.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
You guys know the one.
You know, the Trevor episode, the iconic Trevor episode.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
episode 5. Sorry, my bad.
Episode 5. Um, but yeah, so basically what happens is I get an instrumental, whether that instrumental is finalized or if it's just the demo of the instrumental and like subject to change or whatever. I get it. And let's say I'm doing the demo first. I'm gonna put it in Reaper, gonna fucking select a track, arm it. I'm gonna let the whatever section of the song I'm working on play like 19 fucking times in a row. And the entire time I'm doing that, in my brain, I'm going like ba 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 da ba 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 da da ba ba, like making the pattern. Um, and then I will write the lyrics that fit that pattern, and then move on to the next section. So I write pattern first, then lyrics to fit it, and then I scream it, send it off. We get a quote unquote final demo, and then everyone records the finals, and we're good to go. Um, but to actually like write and record and shit, it's just humming in my head and then screaming to those syllables that I made.
That sounds
Because like
exactly like me.
yeah, it's the only way that I can make like the patterns that I do. I don't think I make like extremely complex patterns or whatever, but like I make weird patterns sometimes.
Yeah.
And the only way I pull shit like that off is by writing the pattern first. Because if I'm thinking about words, I'm gonna have a really hard time like making sure those words fit unless I just pronounce them however the fuck will fit. And in that case, I might as well not use those words, right? Because it's not
Yeah.
going to be clear what I'm doing. So writing the pattern first kind of helps me be like, okay, well, I need like a 1 syllable word here. I can fit a 3 syllable word here, whatever. And from there, all I have to do is think about it in terms of what I want to write about. And from there, it's not really that hard to come up with.
Yeah.
Overall, I'm going to come up with a working title and a theme of the song first. Title is obviously subject to change. Theme is obviously subject to change if we later on are like, you know what, we're not feeling that. Um, but title and theme first, and then I basically write the lyrics around that. So like, if Cocksnatcher, right? Cocksnatcher happened, and the original working title for that song was On Site because it was just a song about like, oh, I'm gonna see you, and on site, I'm gonna rip your fucking dick off. But as I was writing it, I was like, you know what would be way better? Because I'm talking about this from like a sneaking around perspective. What if it was a creature? And that's where that kind of turned. Um, but basically, throughout the blah, blah, blahs, and as I'm forming the lyrics and shit like that, I'll make whatever adjustments to the lyricism that I feel should be adjusted. So if I'm like, oh, the section preceding this isn't angry enough compared to how angry this section is, So let me go back and re-record this first section and like reword it a little bit or whatever. Um, but doing that type of shit, um, and again, just like making patterns first is the easiest way for me to write and the easiest way for me to consistently get like a decent enough product out. So, it works. I don't know if it's the most efficient way to write. It's the only way that works for me to write, though. So, you know.
It's the best way to write. I'm gonna go ahead and say it because that's exactly how I write.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's two people. We can't both be wrong.
Yeah. Never before in human history have two people been wrong about the same thing.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm glad you agree.
I do.
But I'd be using Logic Pro. I don't.
I I have a really, 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 really old Mac, really old desktop Mac that has Logic Pro X on it. And like I understand that with how old this is, I am not gonna have current quality of life features. So like it's unfair for me to complain about it. But
No, you
how
can't complain about it. I
well,
go.
how many troubles that Logic gave me, it's kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. So one day I said, fuck it. And I cleaned out my computer so that I could reinstall Reaper on it so I can start using this to record again. Because I had been using that PC that you see in the background there.
Yeah.
But then it committed not be alive anymore.
Yep.
So now I'm on a laptop, which sucks dick, but at least I can record. So,
Yeah.
and with Reaper, recording is easier because
Reaper is.
Reaper is the most user friendly DAW I've ever fucking used. Like
Yeah.
everything makes sense. Everything's clearly labeled. Um,
Highly customizable.
yeah, it's good. And like there's crash protection, good customer service. Like if something fucks up and you call them, they're like, oh shit, let's fix it. Like they take care of it. So,
Yeah.
and I understand most companies quote unquote have good customer service,
No.
but like this company actually has good customer service. Like they're gonna check in and they're like the Sweetwater of
Yeah.
DAWs. They follow up and they're like, hey, is your shit still working or do you need a visit? Like what's going on? So
Hey,
yeah.
speaking of Sweetwater, did you hear about not related to Sweetwater, but similar company? Did you hear what happened with Guitar Center
Oh, fucking the
with
guy fucking
Universal Audio?
yeah, he like released this just insane discount code.
99% off?
Yeah. Fuck you and fuck Guitar Center.
Dude, I bought the purified audio stuff. $2.46. I'm like, I'm buying that. Um,
Speaking of, I'm gonna send that to AJ really quick.
dude, the plugins are so worth it, by the way.
Fuck yeah.
So nice. But yeah, Guitar Center accidentally put out that 99% off Universal Audio Suite. And it's
Jesus.
normally 10,900 something dollars, and it was available to be purchased for $60.
Yeah.
People bought it, and Guitar Center sent out something that said, "We can't fulfill your order. We're
Jesus.
refunding you your $60."
Well, at least they gave refunds.
Yeah. I was like, nah, you better give me my product.
Yeah. Dude, I would have been so goddamn pissed.
Oh, and that's so the guy at Purified Audio made that coupon code, and then he was like, you know what, you don't even need the coupon code. Come and buy it, 246.
Yeah.
So I immediately snatched that up. I'm like, this is mine now.
Fuck yeah, dude.
His
Guitar Center is I don't know. I like enough people that work at Guitar Center,
yeah,
but like, you know, as a company,
it's a corporation that does the things that it does.
it's a corporation that acts like a corporation, you
Yeah.
know?
I mean, it's like Amazon. Well, I do my musical research, if you will, when I do my podcast episodes. Whoever comes on, I listen to their entire discography.
Fuck yeah.
The most daunting was Lauren Babick.
Oh shit.
She
She's
has
been in a lot of stuff, hasn't she?
she's got like 300 some songs, and I'm like,
Yeah, I was thinking like she's been on everything.
I managed to get through most of it, but I didn't
Fuck
get
yeah.
all of it. And then Trevor's was the second biggest.
Oh yeah, because he's in every
Like,
fucking band
yeah,
ever
he's in
too.
20 some odd different bands. I'm like, dude, you're tiring me out.
Yeah, my discography is not very big, so I was an easy person to work with.
Plus, yours bled over with Trevor, so I didn't have to
Yeah,
re-listen to many things. I mean, I
yeah,
did because I like listening to cool stuff.
yeah. It's cool. Like he's the drummer in every band that I'm in.
Dude's a great drummer. I
Oh, he's fucking
highly
insane, dude.
highly underrated in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I love Trevor.
And
He's a good man.
he's got luscious hair.
Oh my god, and big butt cheeks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dude, he's thick as fuck. Sorry, Trevor. I love you. You know I love you.
He'll get to hear this the day after I see him. So.
Good. He'll forgive me. I know he will.
He's coming up here with what's that band he's in now? Vola? No, Vola is the one they're touring with. He's in Daydream.
Cool. Yeah.
Um, he's playing, and then a band from here that's my homies are playing opening for him. So I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like, hey, you want to come? And he's like, I'll put you on the guest list. I'm like, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You said free? No,
I mean, shit. Free show.
I never turn down free things.
You can't. Everything
No,
is so fucking expensive.
like free samples at the Sam's Club, never turn
Yeah.
them.
My life isn't good enough to turn down free samples at Sam's Club.
In fact, I go to Sam's Club sometimes just for the free samples.
That's fair. Dude, there was a radio story. This dude got arrested at a Sam's Club because he basically just like he kept making rounds and ended up taking like a pound of sausage of quote unquote free samples and just walking. He had like soy sauce packets in his pocket and he was just like sausage eat with the soy sauce. And like apparently it just caused such a big fucking scene. He was barred from the store and then he refused to leave, so they had to call the cops.
That's crazy.
Yeah, imagine getting arrested for abusing sausage privileges.
I think that's the next Brojob single.
Abusing
Abusing
sausage
sausages at a
privileges.
Sam's Club.
I mean, that's what Hot Pocket Hand Job is about. It's about doing it everywhere.
Exactly. Hey,
Yeah.
and honestly, a side tangent about Sam's Club, the pizza, great. And
It's
for a
good.
dollar, for $2.50 some odd cents, I can get a giant drink and a slice of pizza. For $4, I can add on a cinnamon pretzel. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's great lunch.
Dude, I fucking love pizza.
Dude, it most versatile like food.
Oh, yeah. You can do anything with pizza.
I mean, next to pasta, anyways. I would say pasta has a little more versatility,
Yeah,
but
because it can be like literally any fucking shape and still be pasta. With
yeah,
pizza, there's not a whole lot of shapes you can put it in except for big flat ones.
yep. Hey, I did see this one that had a dome on it.
I think I saw that one too. There was like a big ass air bubble in the dough and it
Yeah,
was cooking like in a wood fire stove, like as that bubble.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how or why they did that.
Me neither. Hey, hey, they got the Chicago deep dish like this thick.
Yeah, it's square though. It's a big flat shape. So
No,
like
not the original Chicago. That's still a circle.
oh, I was thinking a fucking restaurant in Chicago. Like a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
places we have Chicago deep dish and it's like a square pizza because like that pan
yeah.
is really easy to get.
Nah,
But yeah,
real
I have
Chicago deep.
Chicago deep dish, like the circular one. I don't think I've ever had.
Man, you're missing out. Do you have an Uno's down there?
I don't think so. I don't know what an Uno's is.
So Uno's is a was popular. It's not popular anymore, obviously.
Okay.
Um, a chain of Chicago style pizza, and it had Chicago deep dish. You could get your own, make your own pizza. All sorts of really good food. Uh, where I lived from the ages of 4 to 10, they had one downtown, down by the theater, which also had a Max and Irma's, which was also really good. They had an ice cream bar that I love.
Fuck yeah.
So good. It has since turned into a taco place.
Hell yeah.
Um, they took out Uno's and they put three different other places there before they finally settled on the taco place now.
Well, at least they decided they fucking hell, they figured it out. I got tongue tied.
This is in Huntington, West Virginia. You know the Marshall University We Are Marshall movie.
Yeah.
I'm an extra in that film.
Oh shit, that's cool.
I'm like six though, and in the background with my mom.
That's cool though. That's a fucking neat little fun fact.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I've only been on TV once, and it was for like 5 seconds. Um, I went on America's Got Talent. The only footage of it they used was like me backstage talking to somebody. That was it. I went up there and screamed, "It's raining men," and like I don't know how much of the
Put that
show
on
I'm
the
allowed to.
show?
Yeah, I don't know how much of the show I'm allowed to talk about, but the TLDR is I screamed "It's raining men," and the label was so fucking pissed. I think that's why they didn't go forward with it. Because like I got off stage and the producer looked like kind of anxious. She was like, "Hey, we might have to fly you back out because the label just got off the phone. They are not happy." I will not be using any names or commenting any further because I don't know if I signed an NDA, but I might have. I drink a lot, so I don't know what I signed. So I'm just gonna leave it there.
Yeah, better to leave it unsaid.
Yeah, but the clip, like I've been on TV. You know, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's more than anyone else from my town can say. So fuck it.
Hey, you remember Jamie Oliver having a TV show?
I know that. Who the fuck is Jamie Oliver? I know that name.
British healthy food chef.
Oh yeah, that fucking guy.
Do you
Yeah.
remember the episode? And it's a pretty popular meme where he grinds up all those chicken bits and turns them into a nugget and asks all the kids if they'd eat it.
Yeah, they're all like, yeah.
Guess who's in that video?
Who?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's cool.
I am the
Fuck
little
yeah.
kid with the glasses behind my buddy Bryson hanging out.
Hell yeah, dude.
We got to meet Jamie Oliver. Um, we did that thing. We did a taste testing thing, which I have a highly sensitive palate. And I was really sensitive with my palate when I was younger.
Yeah, I was
So
too.
we did blindfolded taste test. I'm like, this is awful.
Yeah.
I about vomited everything.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
like, oh, we got to be careful with this kid.
We gotta be careful with him. He's gonna puke on us like a snake.
Yeah. But yeah, that's your fun fact about me.
Yeah, you ate chicken nuggets in front of Jamie Oliver and almost threw up.
No, I ate peas and I don't like peas.
Oh,
I've never liked peas, and he
I
gave
don't
me
fuck with
peas while I was
peas.
blindfolded.
Uh,
I was like, this is
yeah,
great.
I don't fuck with peas.
No, I they're just round green balls.
They're just bad. like like they're just fucking bad. They're named pea and they look like that and people are like, "Yeah, okay. I'll put it in me." Why? Peas taste bad. They taste unfortunate. They taste unlucky.
Yeah.
They taste like Oliver Twist's misfortune. Just just sorrow at a deep level is what they taste like. And there are so goddamn many of them every time.
And we've got like 12 cans downstairs in the pantry.
Uh,
I'm like, who eats these? And my aunt goes, well, your grandparents do. I'm like,
When the fuck do they visit?
they live here.
Oh, cool.
This is their house. They've got a giant one.
Okay, cool.
So I'm like, why?
I thought it was just like your grandparents who are several states away. Your grandparents like them.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's why we had them though.
If that was the case.
Yeah, because we have a family friend that comes and visits, and we have like that. What is that? That old man or the lumberjack, whatever it's called, old man Jack soap and deodorant in there. I'm like,
Okay.
whose crap is this? And they're like, oh, it's Chris's. I'm like, he comes like once every 3 months. Why do we have a full bar of soap in here?
So that he doesn't have to bring any. Duh.
I suppose that's true.
I left the toothbrush at my fucking grandma's house when I was a kid so that I wouldn't have to bring mine because I knew I would always forget it.
That's fair. I used to do that when I was a kid too.
Yeah. But he's a grown man.
Yeah. Why we got the old man? I'll be like, "Where's my soap?" And I'm like, "That's not my soap.
Yeah.
That's old man
Man
Jack."
Jack. Old man Jack.
By the way, I saw your shirt. I love it.
It's fucking Bigfoot and Alien, the Loch Ness Monster, hanging out at a campfire. Look at
Dude, the
that.
Loch Ness Monster, whenever I think of that, I think of Scooby Doo.
The fucking the design that they had for the Loch Ness Monster was so goddamn sick.
Dude,
Just like the spines going down it. It looked so fucking cool.
Scooby Doo, underrated show.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
people love
I
it,
was
but underrated.
oh yeah, a few months ago I was tripping balls watching Scooby-Doo off mushrooms and it was insane. It
Yeah.
was so cool.
Do that and watch what was that one? The cyber one where they meet themselves.
Cyberspace.
Yeah.
Cyber Chase, that was it.
Yeah,
Cyber
cyber.
Chase. We watched the
Also a TV show.
Alien one where like we watched the Alien one where it's like the big green aliens and then the twist is that the hippies are aliens.
Yeah.
And we watched one of the old ones from like the era where Shaggy and Scrappy and Scoob were doing shit and Shaggy had a red shirt and
Yep.
the rest of the gang was off doing their own thing. We watched one of those where they basically went to this uh all girls Catholic school for monsters.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
It
and
was
they
a
taught
whole
them
TV show.
yeah, they taught him how to play basketball or some shit. And then Godzilla came for some reason to pick up his daughter because apparently Godzilla had a daughter. Um,
You know, him
and
and
then they
Mothra
were
get
like,
freaky.
well, you know what's weird about that? That like even when I was not Mothra and Godzilla fucking like they can do what they want, but like
Yeah.
what was weird about the setup in the show is that like throughout this entire like arc, they've come to accept that this group of monsters is chill. And then when they meet a group of monsters who are the exact same kind of monster, just like the parent ones, but it's the exact same kind. They freak out like they've never seen a monster before, like they haven't spent the last school year living at a monster school.
Well, you
Like
know
what
what? They
the
never said
fuck?
they were smart.
You know what? That's fair. Maybe I'm just looking too far into it. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I'm the problem.
No, they're the problem. We're just
Yes.
smarter than they are.
I'm smarter than Scrappy Doo. I tell you what.
Oh, you remember when Scrappy Doo was turned out to be the villain? He was Mr. Bean the whole time in the first
Yeah.
action film.
Oh my God. The way that they made his chest look in the fucking CG was so gross and painful. Like
Yes.
it looked like just existing as Scrappy in that movie when he like bulked up was hell on earth. Like your skin is just perpetually under strain. Like Jesus Christ.
I know you would have thought it would have just
Oh yeah. He was like Broly. Like if
yeah.
Broly had dog skin, like that's what it would be. And the fucking monsters, like the rabbit-eared fucking green-eyed demon things, those traumatized me when I was a little kid. I was
They're
horrified of those
creepy.
things. They're so fucking scary looking, and it's in a kid's show. or a kids movie. I watched it when I was like 2 or 3. I shit you not, until age 8, I dreamt of those things. Like they horrified me. It was that and E.T. E.T. was worse for me. I would have nightly nightmares about
You mean
E.T.
that
But
ball
every
sack?
now and yeah, the fucking the Steven Spielberg's ripoff of the Golden Food Shipping Company classic Mac and Me.
Yeah.
Um, like just Steven's ripoff of that.
Yeah.
Uh, but ET traumatized me as a kid too. I would have like nightly terror, like night terrors about him. Like he would like shape shift and like pretend to be my parents and shit just to like get me alone so he could kill me. Like it was awful and it was horrifying. Um, but every now and again, those pink fuckers from Scooby Doo would be there, and they would just be like, like, "Cool, man. Thanks for sharing, I guess." Um, but yeah, it took a while for those nightmares to leave, all because whoever the fuck made Scooby Doo and the Legend of the Spooky Island decided that the literal physical incarnation of the devil needed to be the enemy in the
Yep.
movie.
Yep. You know those movies were supposed to be like rated R, right?
I thought that was just like a fucking rumor that
No,
someone had started because it would be cool.
turns out it was supposed to be, and they took out a lot when they were doing the writing stages. They were like, "Well, Scooby Doo's like children based, so we need to make it more children based."
Okay.
That's why
So
there's a
that's
lot of adult content in
yeah,
the
there
film.
is a lot of like adult comedy in the movie, but I just assumed it was that early 2000s like, oh, this will go over the kids' heads type of thing. Like the fucking Jim Carrey Grinch, like he
Yeah.
buries his head between this lady's chest
Yep.
areas. It's like that's in the kids movie. I assumed that there was, oh, it's going to go over the kids' heads, who cares, you know?
Did you ever? I so for the longest time, I'd watch the Jim Carrey Grinch when I was a kid, up until I mean, I still watch it like every Christmas or try to, anyways.
Yeah.
Did you know that at the end, when him and Cindy Lou Who are going down the mountain and he falls over and then comes back up and she says, "Are you okay?" He said, "The sun is bright and the powder's bitching." I went, "What
Fuck
did he
yeah.
say?" Because I
I
didn't,
didn't hear him say bitchin'. Jesus.
yeah, I saw it. I was like, he couldn't have said that. I had the subtitles on. I rewind it back. That's exactly what he says.
God damn. There is a surprising amount of cussing in kids' movies from back in the day. Like Shrek, there was a lot of cussing in Shrek.
Yeah. Hey,
Like a
RV,
surprising amount.
RV had a lot of cussing in it.
Yeah. Fucking
Classic movies, though.
regular show.
Yeah.
I know regular show wasn't as early, but like regular shows still, like they said piss. And I understand piss is not a cuss word, but you have to understand. I'm coming from the background of a very sheltered Christian boy from South Carolina
Yeah.
who just got access to Cartoon Network, and I saw the blue one fold his arms and say, "You pissed me off," to the brown one. Like that was insane to behold
Yeah.
on Cartoon Network at the time. I was like, can they get away with this? And then Mad came on and they had like censored cuss words on there. And like that to me just blew my fucking mind. And I remember I was watching Mad in the living room one day, and my dad was so goddamn upset because it was, I don't remember what episode it was. It was the one about it was like Clash of the Titans, but they're at high
Yeah.
schools
Yeah. Yeah.
and they're like cussing or whatever, but obviously it's censored. But my dad's like, it's a shame they gotta censor the damn children's cartoons. And I was like, Dad, you have called me. You're gonna have to censor this, by the way.
Okay.
You have called me a before. I don't think a censored cuss word on TV is gonna do anything to my brain, dude. You're good. You're chilling. But he was so distraught.
Dude, Mad pushed the back. That was just children's Robot Chicken.
Oh, 100. That's all it was, because it was the same premise as Robot Chicken.
I
It's
think
just
the
that the
same
art
people
style
wrote it.
between bits would change. I
Yeah.
don't know if the same people wrote it, did they?
I think Seth Green still wrote some of it at least.
I don't know. He might have. I would, if you told me, I would believe you. I just didn't know. I wasn't sure.
Well, I'm not going to look it up. We're just going to take it as fact.
It is a fact that Chris Griffin is the creator of Mad.
Exactly. That's see Chris Griffin in the future writes Mad and goes back in time and releases it.
And changes his name to Seth Green so that no one knows that it's him,
Yeah,
and then gets a
gets in,
job voicing Chris Griffin on Family Guy.
and Doctor Evil's son in Austin Powers.
Yeah,
Yeah, this makes
and
sense.
and now you have a career.
Yeah,
Just make Robot Chicken twice and be on Family Guy.
there you go.
That's all you got to do.
Honestly, he's probably made a killing doing all that.
Oh yeah, he is so fucking funny too. Like stuff that he writes is genuinely good in my opinion. I haven't seen everything he's written. Everyone's got fucking stinkers every now and again, but
Yeah.
like consistently, I've seen him put out good stuff.
You know who's consistently a stinker in the comedy community?
Dave
Amy
Chappelle.
Amy Schumer.
Oh God,
I could
I
I never liked her stuff.
and here's the thing: people, when you say that you don't like Amy Schumer, there's two groups of people. There's one group that's like you just don't get it, and then there's one group that's like you're just too sensitive. And it's like it's not even about being sensitive. I laugh at horrific things. Like
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
laugh at shit that I know I shouldn't. It's literally about like the framing of it. I'm not laughing at something fucked up because it's fucked up. I'm laughing because it's funny and it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like it's got to be funny too. So when the bit is, oh, you remember that time Alex Trebek killed wasn't Alex Trebek that killed someone? Who killed Alex something killed someone
Yeah, it
on
was somebody.
on the set of a movie, and there was someone named Alex who shot a gun. It was not Alex Trebek though. That's the
Was it
Jeopardy
Alec
guy.
Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin. That was it.
Yeah.
Alex Trebek is the Jeopardy guy. I do
Yeah.
not want to slander his name. But Alec Baldwin killed someone, and Amy Schumer was like, "Ha ha, Alec Baldwin gun joke," and no one laughed. And she was like, you're just sensitive." It's like, no, the joke was that Alec Baldwin had a gun and shot somebody. That's not a joke.
No.
Like that's a synopsis of what happened.
And that's
Like
yeah, and that's awful because you know what ended up
it
happening.
just happened.
Yeah. It had just happened. It wasn't his fault. It was the prop maker's fault, and they went to jail for it. And people
Yeah,
still
and
harass
someone
him
lost
for
their
it.
fucking life.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna joke about death, joke about something funny like Pearl Harbor or 9/11.
Yeah.
But to
I mean,
joke about like an individual tragically losing their life in a not funny way, something that could have been completely avoided, something that we did not bring on ourselves by fucking around in places we shouldn't have fucked around
yep.
in.
Yep.
If it had been that, neat. That's how you joke about dark shit. Point out the absurdity of it. That is what dark humor is. You boil it down to the absurdism of it. How ridiculous it is that we're even in this situation. That's how you make dark humor funny.
Yeah.
When the only joke is, haha, look how fucked up this is, that's so fucking lazy. That is so boring.
It's lazy and
That's
not
the
good.
reason. That is the fucking reason that South Park still exists and Drawn Together doesn't.
Yep.
That is the fucking reason. Because Drawn Together wanted to fucking shit on South Park all the time or whatever, but South Park had a point. And
Yeah.
I understand, but I'm pretty sure that was the complaint Drawn Together made, was that South Park wasn't offensive for offensiveness sake and that they were trying to do stories with it. It was some like high and mighty artist thing of like, well, we're the pure art because we're just pure expression, blah, blah, blah. But like, you wrote a boring show.
Yeah.
You wrote a boring show about a twink Homelander, a fat chick, and like a pig.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, I'm pretty sure there were more characters than that. There was a princess.
It all kind of sucks, so it's hard to remember.
Yeah. There was a fucking anti-Semitic yellow thing.
Yeah.
I remember that. See, that's what I'm talking about, though. Like, it's literally just let me just throw offensive shit at a wall and
See,
understand that
yeah.
by doing so, I will be appealing to the people with the intellectual like integrity of a grapefruit, but at
Yeah.
least I'll be making money. And that was it. Like, you can't just be offensive. That's my beef with Amy Schumer. I know,
Yeah.
very long roundabout way of saying it, but like, if you're gonna be offensive and talk about gross shit, do it in a way that's amusing or subverts expectations or has like a new perspective, or like you're phrasing it in a new way legitimately where it's like, oh, I wouldn't have thought to put it that way or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool, do that. That's awesome. I'll laugh my ass off. When the joke is literally just this thing happened, now please laugh, it's really hard to pull that off. Like, for that to be funny, the setup has to be perfect
Yep.
and you have to deliver it deadpan. You can't
Yeah.
like or try to deliver it deadpan and fail.
Yeah.
That will work a lot of the time. That's Norm Macdonald. Great fucking
Yes.
example of if he can look into the camera and just 9/11 and everyone laughs because it's Norm Macdonald. He had the perfect setup and the punchline was that.
Rest in peace,
And
by the way.
rest in fucking peace, dude. I know he would. I guarantee you, he's up in heaven to this day, punching air because he died before OJ. He hated that motherfucker, like
Oh, I mean, within reason.
despised, within reason. Like he murdered people, but like
And
he
then stole
hated
from
that
that
motherfucker.
casino.
Oh yeah, dude. The thing is, like, I understand OJ Simpson was just a monster on the field, just ran so fucking well. But the more I read about the guy, the less I like him.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
He was a monster on the field and he was a monster off the field. You know that.
Yeah, dude, have you seen that fucking interview he did where he acted like he was gonna stab that lady?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. Okay, so this was after If I Did It came out, because like the fucking what was it? I think he wrote a book called If I Did It
Yeah.
to capitalize off of it, and then had to sell the rights of the book to the family, um, because like I don't there he lost like some big suit with them and like had to do that to pay it off. So they changed the title to they kept the title the same, but they made the if super super small, so it just looks like it says I did it.
Yeah.
But like you write a book called If I Did It, detailing how you would have gone about murdering people after you murdered people, and then you get this interview and they're talking about it, and I shit you not, there's like, and behind the scenes, he had a joke for us. And it's just her like walking to the door and she opens it up and OJ is there and he's humming the fucking like shower theme from Psycho and doing like this at the lady.
What?
like he's stabbing at her and then just stares into the camera like this. And like that's the whole bit. And like what the fuck? You got to you got reasonably accused of murdering two people. You fled the scene. The glove would have fit if you had taken your arthritis medication and it hadn't been soaked in fucking water.
Yeah.
Every single solitary thing pointed to you being guilty.
It's only
And
Johnny Cochran's
even
ability to get people off that he even got off.
okay, let's legally he was found not guilty, right? Let's roll with it. Cool. Let's say he wasn't.
Okay.
That is still a horrifically inappropriate thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
To write a book called If I Did It, detailing how you would have murdered certain people, that's not cool. Fuck you.
And then act like you're going to murder somebody.
Yeah, that's not cool. Fuck you. Even if the accusations weren't accurate and you didn't murder them, you were just reasonably accused of murder. And your response to that is, I'm going to write a book called If I Did It, and I'm going to pretend to stab people. You think that's going to bolster public support of you? Really? Like, what the fuck?
People make so many bad decisions like that.
People make no sense.
No.
That's the issue.
And you remember why he ended up in prison, right?
Because he fucking ran away in his Bronco.
No, he ended up going to jail for a while because he stole his own memorabilia from a casino.
What?
Yeah, he went to jail for years because he did an armed robbery at a casino for his own memorabilia for him to then sell.
What the fuck?
That's why he was in jail for the longest time.
Holy shit. That's fucking insane. Armed robbery to get your own shit back just so you can sell it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
At least
Okay,
this
you
is
know
what I
what?
always heard.
I've I've thought on multiple occasions, man, life is rough. I've never been that bad off that I've needed to go commit an armed robbery for my own shit so I could sell it.
Yep, it happened in 2007. He was
Jesus.
found guilty of armed robbery and kidnapping in a 2007 incident in a Las Vegas hotel room where he and armed associates confronted sports memorabilia dealers to reclaim personal items that he had claimed had been stolen from him. He was convicted of multiple felony counts in 2008, sentenced to prison term, though he was was released on parole in 2017. So yeah, I was right.
God damn, dude. So he spent 9 years in jail,
For armed robbery and kidnapping.
got out. Yeah, spent 9 years in jail, got out, started posting on TikTok, and then died.
Yep.
What a fucking life. Become a football legend, kill two people, go to jail for armed robbery, post TikToks, and die.
You can't say he didn't live an interesting life.
He lived an interesting fucking. I hope I can do half the things he did in life.
I mean, all you have to do is murder some people and do armed robbery, and that you've already
All
done
you have to
it.
do is murder a couple of people, have a really good lawyer, and you'll be set for life.
Yep.
You will be the most popular person on earth forever.
Write a book if I did it.
Yeah.
I've got some last bit of questions for you. Of
Okay.
course, we got to ask, are there any shows coming up in the next
None.
year or so?
No, nothing planned so far, unfortunately. There are a lot of things in the background that are going on, but currently there are no like readily like available plans to go do something. Like off the top of my head, I can't think of anything unless someone is actively punching out a deal. No.
Okay. And then, of course, we have to ask your plugs and your shout outs. You got to give us all the plugs and shout outs.
Okay. Uh,
Where can they find
uh,
you?
follow me. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm Screamy Mimi. Follow me
It's
on
great.
YouTube because I'm great. Follow my bands, Brojob and Enda Vinera, Enda space Vinera. We steal from Lorna Shore and don't make music anymore. Um, we are making music. It's just slow going. Please don't crucify me for saying that. We are making music though. Just we're living on opposite ends of the country, so it's hard.
Of
But
course.
Brojob, End of an Era, want to shout out my homie Tyler. Want to shout out my homie Lewis. Want to shout out Lance. Uh, Shout out fucking Tina Turner's cab driver from 1985.
Respect.
Okay.
And of course, to wrap it all up, we have the most important question.
Okay.
What song are we going to have as the outro song? It's got to be a song you're on. So, what are we having for the outro song?
I'm thinking Bussy Smasher.
I love it. Let's do it.
Good. Fuck yeah.
Thanks for coming on, my friend.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And we went off on a bunch of tangents, but it was fun.
It was good though. It worked. It was
Oh
fine.
yeah. Big Korg moment right there.
Yeah, certified Korg moment.
And that's gonna go in the video at the end.
Good.
Because it's just such a great picture.
Fuck yeah. I love Korg.
Hell yeah. Peace, everybody.
All right.